Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I am. This is going to be Taurus. This is going to be a new moon reading. Just because I felt like it. Let's see, 12:41 today, West Coast time. New moon in Taurus. Go over some of the energy at play next couple of weeks. That's about how long we go. So today is the 11th. The next full moon eclipse, I don't remember if it's a lunar or solar, but the 25th and 26th. So the full moon, new moon energy is good right here where we are. Probably include yesterday and Sunday too. It will wane the further away from the new moon that you get. So by the time you get to this time next week, you will be just about done with any new moon energy and be getting ready for full moon energy coming the following week. So just to kind of give you a little synopsis of how that energy works, you usually go about 14, 15, 16 days between new moon, full moon. Full moons usually come around the end of the month. And depending on the month, you can get one at the beginning of the month. So, but for this month, right now, we are concerned with today's new moon energy. And I'm not going to put it on nothing. I don't know if it's going to be love, money, or kill the dog. I don't know. We're getting ready to find out, though. The bigger thing with this energy right now, especially being in our native sign of Taurus, things should begin to feel like they are settling down. So if you've had a lot of in and out comings and goings and all that kind of shit, a lot of changes, the next couple of weeks should just kind of slow down enough where you can catch your breath before we get into Mercury retrograde on the 29th. We are already floating around in the shadow energy of that Mercury retrograde, so things may be fucking up on you now. Trusty just the practical cards. Let's see what they got to say. All bent up from shuffling. Relationships, though, I'm pretty sure is what's going to be popping out of this reading, because Taurus energy, Taurus is about hearth and home. The only sign that beats us in that is Cancer when it comes to home and hearth type shit. New beginnings. Who knew? Who knew? New beginnings, adventure, moderation, effort, environment. Well, that card. Domestic harmony, teaching and learning, and change. Well, there you go. The Lover's card. Oh, the World card. Jesus. The Hermit card. Lord have mercy. King of Wands. High Priestess. Ace of Wands. Magician. And the Five of Pentacles. 5 on top of 5. Ain't that nothing? So your money is going to change. Let's talk about that piece first, since it's yelling at me. Just so you can see the 5 there and the 5 there. There you go. Some of y'all right now are, I'm going to put this, You're trying to get your money right. Some of you trying. This is not gonna resonate with everybody. Grandmama say eat fish, leave the bones. You're trying to get your money right. Some of you are studying and researching investments, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all of that. Some of you are trying to dabble in real estate. There's a lot of that. Because you are running into something new. Let's come back up here to the new beginnings in the Lover's card. And it has a love meaning to it. I'll get to that in a minute. But here with the money, letting go of illusions. So some of y'all might be thinking, oh, if I invest $500 next week, I'm going to get $1,000. No. Let me put that out there. So that some of this is kind of in this Mercury retrograde energy of research, that reword, reassessing, reevaluating, if you will, your coinage. That's, if I wanted to put that at the bottom, that's at the bottom of this spread. There's 4 cards on top and 4 cards on bottom. This is at the bottom. So this is really amidst everything else that's going on with you. You got your money on your mind and your mind on your money, however that works, and you are thinking about it. Continue to do the research if you are getting ready to embark on something new. I would not do anything before the end of June, because you need to get through this Mercury retrograde period. Some of you may feel like, oh, it's not going to be a bad Mercury retrograde. Fuck around with your money and find out. I'm just saying. So be mindful. Definitely do the research. Definitely reevaluate your financial circumstances. Some of you may decide to take on a second job now that the economy is kind of opening up. A lot of places have a lot of, I guess with us working professional stiff people would call good side gigs, working at a restaurant, fast food joint, a bar, sports bar, however that's resonating. So some of you may be looking to do some of that kind of stuff over the summer. Doesn't feel like it's long-term anything, but just enough. Christmas is what the first thing that I saw looking at those 2 5s. So I'm thinking that maybe some of you were trying to get a head start this year because you may be traveling to see family if you haven't been able to do so already. Or you may have family coming to see you. So you're trying to get your ducks in a row now, and that's typical Taurus. We planning 5 years ahead of some shit. That's typical, but that, I needed to say that part first. Back to the beginning with the new beginnings and the Lover's card. This is a reboot. This is for those of you going into reboot country. New love is down here with the High Priestess in the Environment card. And you're like, what the High Priestess got to do with that? Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But up here with the new beginnings and the Lovers. And that this is a do-over for many of you. This is a second opportunity. And for some of you, it's a second opportunity that you didn't even know you wanted. But you're doing it anyway. And at the bottom of all of this, because it is the Lover's card, just to take all the shits and giggles out of it, it is the Lover's card. So this is not a new relationship, and as you see, their backs are turned. So I'm believing for many of you, this is going to be a reboot. You need to honestly assess where the hell you are. Let go of any illusions that you may have about said do-over. And if you're going to, as I've been saying, if you're going to be in it, be all in it. And if you're going to, what you're expecting out of your partner, you should also expect from yourself. That's what I'm going to say. So if your partner was dibbling and dabbling around last go around, and you were kind of one eye out the door, one eye in the door type shit, then you're going to get the same thing. You, dear Taurus, my bullies, are going to have to change up the game. So this puts you in a leadership role, more or less, of taking the lead. And so if we're going to do this, this is what we're going to do, and I'm going to do the same thing. Those of you that had issues in this connection before with infidelity or just a lot of lying to cover up a lot of shit, new day, new game, new beginning. it's going to be a challenge for a lot of you because it seems like circumstances on both sides, yours and whoever the other person is, have changed. And isn't that cute how that just kind of looks like the little bully up there? Play the pool. Woo. There may be new kids involved. There may be new jobs involved. There may be new relationships that have been formed between the two of you. So you may have new friends that you're bringing into this now. So this is not by any stretch of the imagination anything you need to rush into. With the World card sitting here next to it, this is really the new chapter. And this is a good card to have on the board. I'm going to just put that out there. But those fives, got them fives. So there's going to be some changes. It's going to feel like an adventure to you, Taurus, because whomever you're dealing with, for some of you, it could be Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Libra. It may be for a handful of you, Aries and Pisces. I done went through damn near the whole zodiac, but that's what they put in my face, so that's what I gave you. Any one of those signs, though, or any sign for that matter. Gonna be some challenges, but it's gonna feel like an adventure to you, Taurus, for whatever this worth. That I'm feeling this cool blue means that you can get through it. You're just gonna have to just dedicate yourself once again, that all in or all out situation. You're gonna have to just deal with it. With the Hermit on top of the moderation card, some of you need to change who you're dealing with socially. I said that. Ooh. And you need to retreat and think about the people you hanging out with. That's what the Hermit is about right here. And taking the time to think about who it is. Are people adding to your shit, or are they subtracting from your shit? And so you're talking about a lover, a male or a female, somebody that you have sex with and eat food with and go out with and all that shit. That's one thing. Putting up with a whole lot of crazy shit and somebody else's kids and baby mama drama and baby daddy drama, some more shit. That's one thing. But your friends, people you call your friends, time to take a step back and look at who's adding to your situation. And then some of you may need to just moderate your whole social thing. Maybe you're doing too much right now. And a lot of people are. Let me just throw that out there. You know, as far as anybody is concerned, God, also known as Dr. Fauci, has said we can just pretty much, if you've been vaccinated, you can just go hang your head out the window. So a lot of people are in that energy. Like, fuck it. You know, got my mask, got my shot, got one shot anyway, and I get the second shot. I'm out. Peace, deuces. And so you're overdoing, or you may run into situations, once again, talking about people you hanging with, that want to overdo all of a sudden because they ain't been able to do for a whole year. Be careful of that energy. And when you feel like you need to retreat, Taurus, your intuition is going to yell at you. So follow your intuition and take that time to step back and look at the very people that, you know, want you to hang out Sunday night at midnight, and you know you got to be at work Monday morning at 7. I'm just saying. Up until now, that may have served you. But once again, we got that World card. And for those of you that are getting into new relationships, we're coming to that in a minute. You may have to scale back. And it may take you some time to think about who you want to scale back with. You know, especially if you've been kind of running footloose and fancy free for the last month or two, and just kind of hanging out. Many people have made new friends on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. And so, you know, these might be new people in your experience, and they're just overdoing it. And you kind of just going with it because you've been in the house for a whole year too. That moon, that reflection, taking a look at what it is you really want. in terms of your friendships and the people that you're hanging out with. The King of Wands sitting on top of the effort. This is work. You're going to have to put some energy and effort into work. Some of you have been given some additional responsibilities, not necessarily promotion, just some extra work. Because there ain't enough people on your job doing a damn job. So you got to do some extra work, which in turn is kind of ringing bells up here on top of these fives. And this money, overtime. Boop, right here. Do your best. Do your work. Put all that you got into it. Some integrity in your work. And as it sits on these two fives up down here, the worry, the Five of Pentacles, and the change, that might help you solve some of these bigger issues you're trying to deal with money. This is temporary. This is temporary. Now, 1 and 3 make 4. That's foundational energy. So it's definitely got to do with what we love best, money and possessions. Thank you very much. Keep it clean. That's the only thing I can tell you. Keep it clean. If there are hours, extra hours to be worked, work them. If they're giving you extra responsibilities, go ahead and kick it in. It's temporary energy. It doesn't feel like anything that's going to go beyond the summer. For some of you, others of you, it may lead to a promotion. Oh, that part. Wisdom is the key here. Wisdom. Knowing your limits, knowing your boundaries, knowing what you know. Don't overpromise something at work. Oh, I can do this, I can do this. No damn good well, you can't do none of it. Don't do that. This is not a good time to be making promises and big shit on big shit you can't do. So keep it honest. Use your wisdom. As always, follow your intuition. Put that effort in. You will see returns on your effort for you new lovers with the High Priestess. Man, I'm telling you, between the Empress and the High Priestess, you know, to hell with the queens. These two are my girls. High Priestess, just, she ain't playing. She gonna fuck everybody up. She don't care. But this is new energy for you with the High Priestess. This is an intellectual sort, so this may be a Libra, maybe even a Gemini. For some of you kicking it like that, it is going to put you in a better state. The double fours talk about foundation. 4 is security. So if this is a brand new relationship for you, Libra or Gemini, once again coming out, it has the promise of long-term security, because you know 4 and 4 makes 8, and 8 looks like the infinity symbol. Yes, it does. There you go. But this, if it's brand new, it's going to bring you the kind of security that you like, Taurus. With old girl sitting up here on top, the High Priestess, this is how this person actually views you. So they already think you got it going on with a 6-pack and a backpack. I'm just saying. So you got this imagery in their head, and they're impressed with you. But you're going to have to come clean on this one. Because again, this is foundational energy. So you can't build a good foundation with a bunch of bullshit. And again, it's that in and out. I feel that breeze blowing. You know, hot one minute, cold the next. This is one of those situations. Either you're going to be in it or out of it. The person that you may be dealing with is not going to tolerate a whole lot of wishy-washy. I don't know what I want to do yet. Especially if you're dealing with a Libra or Gemini. They on some other shit. So just know that. It has good long-term potential if that's what you want. I have a feeling a lot of you don't like this person. This is not your usual thing. They coming at you differently. And that's not what you're used to. And some of y'all are like, the fuck out my face, that bullshit. Before you say that, come back to the Hermit. Take a step back. It's on the board. It's in play. Take a step back and look at the situation for what it's worth. Old or new. Here's the old, here's the new. They're both major cards. So This definitely talks about a new chapter, a new beginning, as far as your relationships. Those of you singletons out there, you want to keep playing the field, you have that option. You have that option. And in saying that, you will still have options to date the way you want to date. A lot of you may not be feeling full-time, full-blown relationship right now. You just want to kind of hang out. And again, that's that hermit energy coming loud and clear. You just want to kind of, think on things and, cruise through the summer and go to the beach and do you for a minute. But again, these two, the old energy and the new energy, both are new beginnings. But with the old energy, you got the Lover's card. And the Lover's card is number 6. So that 6 is about harmony. So this time for the two of you on the reboot, it's going to be a much more harmonious situation. It's not going to be, fuck you, well, fuck you, well, fuck you too. Not us. Much more love and happiness in the air. Again, though, I'm just noting that tree on fire over here versus the green over here, and of course that's Taurus over here. Some of you may be actually be dealing with a fire sign, or somebody that has a fire sign up in their rising sign. It's going to be a challenge. This is not going to be the regular old, shit you were doing last year, 6 months ago, or whatever. They're going to be some challenges, but those challenges are going to help the two of you grow, and they'll also deepen your bond. That part. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Domestic harmony, I would anticipate, especially the Ace of Wands, Ace of Action, if you will. There'll be enough to go around. And this energy is kind of just oozing through the summer. You're not going to have a whole lot of arguing and bickering over shit. Probably not before September, October. So this is kind of going to be like the honeymoon phase. New relationship or reboot. And it will be time, there will be time for the two of you, whichever category you fall in, there will be time for the two of you to go and do shit. Do what? You're at the beginning. So you're going to want to go out to dinner. Thankfully, COVID is making an exit stage left. Hopefully it stays that way. But you're going to want to go to dinner. You may want to go to the movies. Some of you may want to go roller skating together. May want to take a walk in the park. You may want to take a boat ride. However it's resonating with you, you begin to see the beginnings of this in the next week or two. Things that you're going to do, the things that the two of you may want to do. With the Magician, on top of the teaching and learning, project foundation with the Magician here. So this may be, for some of you, this may be an endeavor you get into with your partner, another major card. For others of you, this may be a project that you get in with maybe a coworker or someone you've known before. It may pay you, it may not, but it seems like it's a good deal, something to get in. It will teach you a lot. There's a teaching and learning. You may be able to teach others as well. So however that resonates with you, this pretends good things. With the Magician on top, you may have to paper glue and paper clip some shit together, but it will teach you a lot, and you'll be able to teach a lot from this experience. At the end, all them fives, changes with your money. There's a definite increase. So keep your eyes open, especially if you're looking for new opportunities. Keep your eyes open. Watch your money. Definitely watch your money. Particularly watch other people's handling of your money. So if you deposit $1,000 in the bank, make sure the receipt says that and it don't say $8.99 or some other stupid shit. Just saying. And because we're going into Mercury retrograde energy, I'm not totally surprised, but it starts here at this new moon. So just be aware. And again, those of you that are researching different avenues of investing your money, don't do nothing before the end of June, but do all the research you can get your hands on now. That part. Let's see what the granny cards got to say. Go directly to the source. And that landed on that Hermit. So if there's some shit going on with your group, don't be on the phone talking. Don't be on the phone talking to folks about, well, I heard she said this. Go to the person and get the information directly. There may be someone in your group, and that might be the energy that I'm feeling is kind of draining. Somebody just negative talk and talk about everybody and everything. Go to the source. And if they've said something or done something that has personally offended you in some way, go talk to them. Go have that conversation. Not in a mean, malicious sort of way. I hear y'all snorting over there. Not like that. Have an adult conversation with somebody and tell them to keep your name out their mouth. And there's no need for them to be talking about you negatively. Be nice. Don't be trying to start no extra conflict. But do definitely let whomever this is know you ain't that person. You need a better plan, and I put that down here with the money. Some of y'all just need a better plan. What the hell? Whatever you're thinking about doing with your money or want to be doing with your money, you need a better plan. So take this time, like I said, to research and get all the information that you need to get so that you understand what you're dealing with. Well, we just put this here. I told you you're going to have activities. The new lovers and the old reboot lovers. Go have a good time. Go have a good time. Tis the season, damn it. Go have a good time. Get outside. Get some fresh air. I don't know why walking. I don't know why I'm hearing walking. Go walking. Take your partner and go outside and walk. I don't know where that's coming from, but it won't hurt. But whatever you do, go and have a good time. And make sure you try to schedule that kind of activity into your plan with your partner. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. Love you. Bye.